Kami tuntut pendidikan.
Kami tuntut pendidikan.
Daulat tuanku.
Daulat tuanku.
Daulat tuanku.
Daulat tuanku.
Daulat tuanku.
Party Malaysia and Hindraf, we gathered here today to submit a memorandum to His Royal Highness Duli Yang Maha Mulia Yang di-Pertuan Agong Duli Yang Maha Mulia Al-Watika Bilal Al-Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Ibni Al-Mahrum Al-Sultan Ahmad Al-Muqtafi Bilal Shah Al-Hajj, mainly stressing that an estimated of 2,237 top and high achieving Indian students segregated and denied JPA scholarship, PTPTN loans, matriculation and university seats. We call for a royal commission of inquiry further through Article 93 of the Federal Constitution on the exclusion and segregation of especially the poor Indian student from being granted JPA scholarship, PTPTN study loans, matriculation and university places. We also call for abolishment of STPM as one preview for one Malaysia. No more two different style of exams. We also, the fourth, we are requesting the King to have a United Nations nominated official head of the selection committee of the three others for JPA scholarship, matriculation and university places for 5 years. These are the main ingredients that we want to submit to basically to come to an end of segregation and discrimination against the minority Indian, where in the Federal Constitution Article 8 and Article 12 of the Federal Constitution is very clear. Article 8 is equality. Article 12 says that there should not be any discrimination against on the government-funded institution of education. But in the ground, what is happening now is totally two different things. And it's been 40 years this discrimination been happening to the minority Indian, and we want to put a stop to this discrimination, as all Malaysians should have the equal rights. Pengelola Bijaya Diraja, ini dia make talk, stating that we are coming, acknowledgement lah.
Kalau pegawai istana kata nak terima saya, mesti dimaklumkan. Jadi setakat ini nampaknya tak ada satu pegawai istana pun tak ada. Jadi saya cuma wakil sajalah. Saya di sini. Jamal ketua. We will leave it as the Istana gate. We will go off. Kita akan bersurai secara aman.
Okay.
Iங்க பாருங்க. Okay. Okay, I think you have done your part, gentlemen. Please. Alright? Okay, gentlemen, please. Okay. To announce all those who have scored 5 years and above in SPM from next year onwards must be given first priority to the entry of public universities and matriculation seats, as well as PTPTN loans. Putting our trust that Agong will look into this matter, and he will do whatever necessary for the Royal Commission, okay, to be set up as soon as possible.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister said that 9As and above, he will give scholarships to everybody. But he did not say, with effect from this year was not said, number one. In the year 2008, the Chief Secretary to the government said the same thing, that 9As and above will be given scholarships, full scholarships, JPA scholarships, but in 2009, the rule was changed. And then the government has spent 2.44 billion. And today, in today's memorandum today, we have also included 31 police reports lodged nationwide against the Prime Minister, Higher Education Minister, Deputy Prime Minister. We submitted to Agong today 14,207 signatures from the public, from the Agong subjects. And then we have in our list 64 SPM students with 7As and above. And we also have 3 polytechnic students and 2 STPM students with high GPA place of 85% merits, 10% 5% interview and 10% the background. It doesn't make sense because it is a ploy to not to give scholarships to deserving students and loans for all students. Let's say a student wants to study medicine in Manipal, Melaka. The government must give him a loan. Because of a check and balance, we asked the United Nations to nominate a representative to oversee, to chair the committee which gives out scholarships, university places, matriculation and PTPT. If Tuanku agrees to it, we will have an independent body which will make sure that there's no discrimination according to race. Because there are 1,016,799 Biro Tata Negara graduates who will do the implementation with something else. Our fear is Prime Minister makes an announcement yesterday, but the implementation is something else. And then they say the policy is good, the implementation is an independent body headed by a United Nations nominated chairman and 3 other United Nations personnel to make sure all loans, PTPTN loans, JPS scholarships, MARA scholarships, Khazanah scholarships, Bank Negara scholarships, Sime Bank scholarships, 13 Yayasan Negeri, and so on, Petronas scholarships, Bank Negara and so on and so forth are given equitably to all students. See, the only thing we can tell a poor Indian student is, Tambi, please study hard, please study hard. We can tell the only thing we tell him that. But when he studies hard, he produces good results. He can't go to university. What happens to him after that? And this is also one of the reasons why the Indian youths especially are getting involved in crime. This is one of the other reasons.
The population in the country is the smallest, but we got the best educated children who sit under a street light to study and get their 9 A's. When they apply for their scholarship, they are just chucked like a piece of rubbish inside a dustbin bin. Is this what the Malaysian government trying to say is one Malaysia? What they said yesterday in the MIC function by the Prime Minister is all bullshit. Show me that you can implement what you said. Because I feel what was being said by the Prime Minister is just to cool the atmosphere, but not implementation.
We want implementation.
We have been left out, especially we Indians. Even in the government firm, we can see no Indians are employed and all that. They don't give a chance to anybody. So I feel that tomorrow can happen to my own children. I also have my own children with me. I got my grandchildren and all this. What is going to happen to our children? So at least we call ourselves Warga Negara Malaysia. I don't think so. We are Warga Negara Malaysia.
நாங்களே அப்பா அம்மா வந்து எங்களை சொந்தமாகவே படிக்க வச்சாங்க. நானும் வந்து சொந்தமாக வேலை தேடிக்கிட்டு நானே சொந்தமாக என்னோட குடும்பத்தையும் பார்த்துக்கிட்டேன். 19 வருஷம் நான் ஒரு கம்பெனியில் வேலை செய்யும் போது நான் அடிபட்டுட்டேன். இப்போதுக்கு வந்து எனக்கு சொக்ஸுலாம் நிறையா பிரச்சனையாக இருக்குது. எனக்கு வெல்ஃபேர் இந்த OKU கார்டெலாம் இருந்து கூட வெல்ஃபேர் கூட எனக்கு கிடைக்காம ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டேன். டத்தோ ஜி பழனிவேலை போய் பார்த்தேன், டத்தோ வீரசிங்கத்தை போய் பார்த்தேன் 15 வருஷமாக. அவங்க கொடுத்த லெட்ரு கூட ஒரு சாதாரண டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் ஆஃபீஸில் செல்லலைன்னா அப்புறம் என்னத்துக்கு சார் இந்த மாதிரி நம்மளோட தமிழ்நாடு உரிமைகளை வந்து நிறையா விட்டாச்சு.
Today you say one thing, tomorrow you want to ask the pengarah of the education minister. Saya bukan cakap itu. Tanyalah Najib. That is what is happening to the government today.
Malaysia kini